In a room shaped by soft organic modern design, everything seems to breathe with quiet intention. Pale walls, gentle wood tones, and relaxed natural textures create a scene that feels both graceful and lived in, as though the home has been slowly collecting beauty over time. The atmosphere is calm rather than empty, refined rather than formal. Light moves across linen, timber, and stone with an understated glow, turning simple pieces into something deeply comforting and visually memorable. This style feels timeless because it never tries too hard. It simply lets natural materials, clean lines, and soft warmth speak for themselves. If this kind of elegant home inspiration speaks to you, please subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Natural warmth begins with materials that feel honest to the touch and soothing to the eye. Wood, linen, clay, and woven fiber come together in a way that softens the room without losing structure, creating an elegant environment that feels grounded and welcoming. Instead of sharp contrast or heavy ornament, this look leans into harmony. The warmth is quiet, carried by tones that echo sand, stone, and faded sunlight, so the whole room feels as if it belongs to the landscape outside. That is what gives the style its lasting charm. It offers comfort without clutter, beauty without excess, and a sense of ease that lingers long after you leave the room. Soft neutrals give the room its whisper-like elegance. Cream, oat, mushroom, and pale taupe move together in layers that never overwhelm the senses, allowing every object to feel placed with care and intention. The effect is gentle but never boring, because the variation lives in texture rather than color alone. A boucle chair, a linen curtain, and a brushed wood cabinet can all share the same palette and still create visual richness. This is why the palette feels so timeless. It leaves space for light, air, and everyday life to become part of the design, turning simplicity into something quietly luxurious. In this style, texture carries much of the emotion. You see it in the grain of the wood, the slub of the fabric, the roughness of handmade ceramics, and the soft irregularity of natural fibers, each one adding depth without demanding attention. The room feels tactile and complete, as if every surface was chosen to invite a slower way of living. Even in a wide, open layout, texture keeps the space from feeling cold by creating gentle contrast and visual warmth. That quiet richness is what makes the style feel so enduring. It does not depend on trend, only on the enduring appeal of materials that look beautiful now and still feel beautiful years later. Curved shapes soften the entire mood of the room, replacing tension with ease and movement. Rounded chairs, arched mirrors, softly shaped tables, and graceful lighting all help the eye travel slowly, creating a sense of calm that feels deeply reassuring. In a wide room layout, these curves become even more important because they break the formality of straight lines. They introduce a gentle rhythm that feels modern, but never severe, allowing the home to look refined while still deeply comfortable. The result is a space that feels welcoming from the first glance. It is elegant in its restraint, soft in its edges, and timeless because comfort has always been the most enduring form of beauty. Modern organic cottage decor becomes especially captivating when it brings old and new into conversation. A vintage wood cabinet beside a simple modern sofa, or an antique-style lamp beside a clean-lined table, creates a home that feels layered and thoughtfully collected. This blend gives the room a story. The newer pieces keep the space fresh and practical, while the older details add character, memory, and a sense of soul that makes the entire interior feel more personal and memorable. Rather than competing, the styles support one another. Their balance creates a refined atmosphere that feels lived in yet polished, proving that timeless design often comes from honoring both heritage and simplicity. Light is one of the most important elements in this style because it reveals everything gently. Morning sun, filtered through sheer curtains, can turn a plain wall into a scene of warmth and depth, while late afternoon light adds a dreamy softness to every surface. In a wide room, the interaction of light and shadow creates dimension without heaviness. It allows the materials to shimmer subtly, making linen, wood, and plaster feel alive while preserving the calm, elegant character of the space. This harmony gives the room its emotional grace. The house does not shout for attention, it glows quietly, and that quiet glow is what makes the style feel both modern and timeless. Even within a generous room, small restful corners give the home emotional balance. A reading chair by the window, a simple bench beside a plant, or a softly lit side table can become a place where the day slows and the room feels deeply personal. These corners matter because they turn beauty into experience. They invite pauses, quiet reflection, and everyday rituals, making the entire home feel more humane and more alive, especially when the layout is open and spacious. The feeling is not decorative alone. It is restorative, and that is why organic modern cottage decor remains so appealing. It creates a setting where comfort is not an afterthought, but the heart of the design. The smallest details often carry the strongest sense of permanence. A handcrafted bowl, a vintage frame, a simple brass handle, or a ceramic lamp can shift the feeling of a room from nice to unforgettable, because these pieces suggest care and individuality. In a soft, organic modern home, details are never used to overwhelm. They are chosen with restraint, allowing each object to breathe and to contribute to the wider composition in a way that feels polished and natural at once. That restraint is what gives the style its enduring elegance. Rather than following loud statements, it honors subtle beauty, and subtle beauty is often the kind that stays with us the longest. Calm styling is what keeps the room from drifting into visual noise. The most beautiful spaces in this style often use fewer objects, but every piece has purpose, so the eye rests easily and the room feels composed from wall to wall. This kind of restraint does not make the home feel bare. Instead, it creates breathing room, allowing the shape of the furniture, the quality of the textures, and the softness of the palette to become the true decoration. The atmosphere is one of quiet confidence. Nothing feels rushed or forced, and that is exactly why the style feels so timeless. It values calm over clutter and intention over excess. The strongest homes do more than look beautiful, they also support daily life with ease. In modern organic cottage decor, balance appears in every decision, from the placement of furniture to the softness of a throw, creating a room that feels both useful and emotionally satisfying. Because the layout is wide and open, balance becomes even more important. Each zone must feel connected to the next, and yet still retain its own identity, so the room remains fluid, welcoming, and calm from one corner to another. That equilibrium is what gives the style such lasting appeal. It is a design language that respects real living while preserving a refined visual grace, making every day feel a little more graceful and a little more settled. Modern organic cottage decor endures because it understands what many styles forget. A home should feel graceful, soothing, and deeply human. Its soft palette, natural materials, and thoughtful simplicity create a setting that feels beautiful today and still meaningful tomorrow.
We spent years in training, fighting battles uphill. When care is heavy and getting heavier still.
When everything is arranged with care, the room becomes more than a backdrop. It becomes a mood, a refuge, and a quiet expression of taste. That is the charm of this style, and it is why so many people return to it again and again.
You know the places that I like to hide, and we'll go there side by side. You and I, our footsteps in perfect stride.
If you enjoyed this elegant journey through modern organic cottage decor, please subscribe, like, and comment below to share which detail felt most inspiring to you.
In the calm of twilight, when your night's been so long,